Hello viewers, how are you? Welcome back to my page. My name is Yao Anefi Ajiman Akofrobo, and today once again I'm back with sports news, and this update is on Global Sports Network on YouTube and TikTok. I am here to talk about the current trending issues concerning the senior national team, the Black Stars of Ghana. They recently embarked on an unfortunate African Championship or African Cup of Nations tournament. And the tournament is currently underway in the Ivory Coast, but we had a very terrible tournament and we were kicked out in the first round. And I will say we eventually even ended up placing last in our group. That was Group B. And right after the African Cup of Nations, there were a lot of people coming out with ideas as to how we can do to revive the Black Stars and make sure we can go to tournament and then win it. Because the last time Ghana won an African Cup of Nations was way back in 1982, and that is extremely long ago. So many years now, and many people still don't understand the fact that Ghana, with all the talent we have, we are still behind countries who were menace when we were winning the African Cup years back. And this week, our former president, His Excellency, former Ghana's leader, John Dramani Mahama, came out with a statement that he would prefer to come out with a home or like a local-based players. He will groom local-based players to ensure we can build a formidable side in the country. And then later, there are some few additions that we can infuse, especially from those who are in Europe. There will be a few of them. And if you go to social media, many people are agitating about his speech, and people see it as political. But to me, it is not political. And I think I've said this on a number of occasions that if we want to do better in the African Cup of Nations, World Cup qualification, we need to prepare from the grassroots. So let's put our political sentiment aside and then focus on the way forward as to how to build a Black Stars for us to come back to winning ways. This is a huge stakeholders action. We need to at least come together as a one nation. Let's put the NDC and the NPP aside and then focus on one angle where we can make things better for our Black Stars. But before I talk more about the president's ideas, let's go to Joy FM's footage and then listen to what the former vice president or the former president, he was once a vice president, he became president, and now he's ex and he's currently the NDC's flag bearer, and he's in the process of trying to become Ghana's president once again. Let's listen to the video and then I'll come back and then I take it from there.
We just came from the African Cup of Nations and we performed abysmally, disastrously. And we performed abysmally because we are not growing our football. We are not, before we used to have the Colts, and every district used to organize its Colts League. And they picked the promising players from there. We used to have the academicals. The schools used to play against each other. And we picked the promising players from there. Before we come to under 17 and then all the other age groups. Unfortunately, all that has collapsed. And so we're going to work with the Football Association to start catching them young from when they are young so that we can train them and give them to local teams. They will play, get experience before, if they even want to travel abroad, they can travel. But we will build We will build the new Black Stars based on homegrown players, domestic players who have trained together for a long time and work as a team. And then we'll bring the foreign ones to come and blend with them. If you bring only foreign players, they don't play together, they play in their individual teams. And then when it's time for competition, you bring them and come and tell them to play. It won't work. The core of the Black Stars must be made by domestic players who have played together for a long time. We'll keep camping them and they keep practicing together. And then when we are going for a competition, we can bring some of the foreign players to join the domestic players, and you see that we'll have a better team. And so we're going to overhaul Ghana football in collaboration with the Ghana Football Association. And all the football associations from the district up, you are going to be busy because we'll send you resources so that you can hold football galas in your districts and you identify the players for us. And when you identify the players, we will give them scholarships, we'll send them to secondary school, we'll watch them as they grow and they play, and eventually they'll end up in the national teams. And so we'll do all this in collaboration with the Ghana Football Association. And then, Boko West, you say you've been left out. AstroTurfs have been distributed, you haven't got your share. You can be sure that when NDC comes, you will get your AstroTurf, a beautiful one.
Excellent. Say, yeah, like, let me say, politics. In this statement, the former president said that I think a laudable idea. If you don't want to be more political and use your political affiliation to link with the all canal, it's a laudable idea. A laudable idea. You mean fire into foreign-based players then so. That is what he says. And when they come, they play as individuals. They don't play as a team. They play as individuals. They don't play as a team. And that is how the Black Stars are struggling. It's not like the players are not good. They are good. Inaki doing very well at Bilbao. Jordan doing very well at Crystal Palace. But there is a huge difference between the two because they are playing in different clubs and different country, different style of football, different attitude, different mentality. Everything is different. Antoine Semenyo playing all the way in Bournemouth. There are a huge gap between assembling them. And let's ask ourselves, how many days? And I have some boys Ghana to train together. No. But if we have an assembled local team where the Black Stars coach will get access to them every week, train with them, of course, you will team know that. So if we are calling for the international players, we don't need to call 30 foreign-based players, at least 5, 6. They will come and then compete with the domestic one we have. And in the advice, the former president, Canada, I allowed that I was a Ghana for in Nigeria too. I was a Ghana for in Nigeria too. But I'm not for and say politics, personal. And they say people are saying trash about what this man said. But that is said the connected to under 17. And from the court level. Coach level, no, and he selected the best players, not from the coach level. You book coach now, you pick come on my draft from under 17, those are the people you pick almost all over the country, the whole world. If I say the whole Ghana, you're picking your players in a cross board, but you're gonna be a cover Ghana Nibi Onimbo, she said, your standard local national team. Say under 17, under 17 national team, you under 20 national team. Every week, consistently, I will say you training or mom you training. And say do say about one international tournament. Yeah, struggle, say fini eco free way fear. Me so me fear brute but no my bread. Ebi mu tena play mu for close to 8 to 6 hours to 7 hours. Oma bedu Ghana, board ebi one man bedu Ghana. They have just 3 days to the major competition. The funny say even when they are in Europe and they come to Ghana, the funny say ball no, you ball Ghana cry Sunday. Your boss Ghana Sunday. The match is on Sunday. These players will come maybe Tuesday. Tuesday they go to camp in Abia Wednesday. Normal training Wednesday kakra, Thursday kakra, Friday kakra. Maybe a Saturday I might brush up a little bit. And then on Sunday they will play competitive game. Right after Sunday, you know, if we want more Sunday, we are your next return leg a Tuesday. And that Tuesday, maybe they are traveling all the way to Mozambique or Angola. Not say a boy no Accra na Kumasi, but they will travel again. Look at how you more far. So naturally, you're down. You can't get the best result from them. That is why it is good for us to assemble homegrown talent. So, Mr. Ex-President, congratulations. And I believe, sir, if indeed Ghanaians give you the mandate and you come to power, you probably listen this time because you were there and our football started. Say our football started destroyed during your era. Your football say I say if you want to come back against a Ghana for tomorrow now over beauty, I hope say near okay mobile the right na aboa ama yasan revival. It's so sad say amaya ya palm ho obom and those are the countries that we struggle to beat them. We can't beat Cape Verde, we can't beat Comoros Island. It's like unfortunate say Ghana you what talent to say go through this horrible time. So this is not an NDC, it's not an NPP, it's all about how Ghana football will go back to where it belongs to. And talent will feel there. We can do it. It's only about doing the right thing. So for those of you who are politicizing the whole statement the ex-president made, this is not politics. This is pure knowledge or no war in football and all trade and so any nhyehyɛ yet for a developing country be able to it is from the grassroots, not from the top as you see a Blaster is being run all the time be from the top, and that is how we are so struggling. And it's a change your mind set the level of approach they body a Blasters now. World Cup 2026, we won't come to America here. This is the time you will America crowd and in 2 good years we can assemble homegrown players, keep them for 2 good years. 2 good years. Near foreign base, more qualifier. Ghana for being better football. We can go to the finals and we can even go and win the World Cup. We have 2 years. We can prepare 2 strong years, go to the World Cup and win. It's all about doing the right thing. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Akramuina.